All right, here we are. Stanley Humphrey. Would you like to try for a baby with me? I don't want to think about the logistics of this, okay? I'm not thinking about the logistics of this. Sometimes there are no logistics. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome back to the Sims 4 Occult Baby Challenge where my sim Lily wants to have lots of different occult babies, and today we're having a weird one, okay? It's gonna be a weird one. She's gonna have a baby with a hot dog, but not just any hot dog, Stanley Humphrey, who is a part of Lil Simsy's universe of Sims that she has created. Stanley Humphrey, it's kind of iconic. He has to be a part of this challenge, I have decided. Now, I was originally planning on having a baby with a raccoon. It did not go to plan. I'm filming this introduction halfway through the video because I tried to have a baby with a raccoon and find a raccoon out in the wild and it did not work out. There was no raccoon that spawned. So this is the backup plan. We're having a baby with Stanley Humphrey today. With that being said, throughout this episode, at the beginning of this episode, you'll see me mentioning the raccoon and you'll even probably see me trying to have the raccoon's baby. It did not work out. We're having Stanley Humphrey's baby, okay? With that being said, we need to catch up with the Platt family. So let's get into the Sims 4, check in with the Platt family and get Lily having a baby with Stanley Humphrey. Alright, it is 6:04 a.m. on Sunday morning, and here we have the Platt family. We have space enough to get pregnant with a child today. So we do have Miss Terra here, who is a young adult. We have to get her to level 5 of the natural living skill. You can see she's at level 7. We have to get her to level 5 of the gardening skill. Again, you can see she's at level 7. So then you might be asking, why haven't we moved her out of the house? Because the last thing that she has to achieve is growing 5 oversized crops. And as you can see, they've gone from 9 down to 1, which is fabulous. I just need them to finish growing. So in this episode, I would love for these to finish growing so we can move Miss Terra out of the house today. That would be kind of fantastic. But then also we do have Mr. Tobias, who is also a young adult. He is the child of the conspiracy theorist, and as you can see, we have him working on rocket science. He's at level 7 of rocket science. He technically needs to get to level 10 because one of the requirements for him is to travel to Sixam, and you can only do that once you achieve level 10 of the rocket science skill and install the wormhole generator on a rocket. So we are on our way to get to level 10 so that he can do that. We also need to get him to level 5 of the logic skill, and he is so close to that. So maybe today as well, if we can get a wriggle on and get him to level 10 of the rocket science skill, install that wormhole generator, get him traveling to Sixam, maybe we could get him to move out of the house today as well. We do also have Miss Primrose, who is also a young adult, and as we can see, we have been working on the gardening skill for her. She's the child of Agnes Crumplebottom, so it makes sense that she wants to be into flowers and that kind of stuff. So gardening, we've got to get to level 5 of. We also need to get her to level 5 of the fitness skill, because the last thing that she needs to do before we move out of the house is win a fight against someone. Having higher fitness skill means you're more likely to win a fight, okay? So that's what we've got to work on for Miss Prim. We could potentially get her there today as well. I don't know. Like, I have a feeling this is going to be a big day, a big episode in regards to working on things for these kids, right? Speaking of kids, we do have Miss Jimena, who is a child. She is the child of the wishing well, and as we can see, she is a grade school C student. She has not yet been to school. Tomorrow will be her first day of school, so today I need to get her to level 4 of social. She's right there. She's gonna get it super fine, but I would also love to work on her homework. Oh, we've already done her homework, so then I just need to get her to work on a school project so that she could become a B student tomorrow. That would be amazing. So then we have little Mr. Gary, who is the child of the garden gnome, and he is a toddlerino. He's only just become a toddler, so we need to desperately work on some skills with him. Thank you very much. And then in the very early hours of Sunday morning, we did give birth to Ben, a baby who is a child of Kylo Ren. So I don't think it'll be today. I think it'll be tomorrow that we can age him up into an infant. Yes, absolutely. So I have a day free where Lily can just get some stuff done around the house, maybe work some more on the robotic skill, maybe help out Mr. Gary with his movements and doing potty and stuff. That would be really, really good. So the last thing I need to mention is in between this episode and last episode, I did make over this bedroom for Gary, the child of the garden gnome. If you would like to see that bedroom come to life, I will link that video in the pinned comment down below. I had a lot of fun with it. We do have 13,000 simoleons in the bank account, which is a really really good spot for us to be in. Bills are coming tomorrow. We should be able to afford some bills. So that is all good. That is everything actually, except one more thing actually. No, I just wanted to check in on Lily because I had a feeling we're getting pretty close to her being able to age up to an adult, a fully fledged adult. We're 4 days away from that. That's okay. So maybe not this episode, maybe next episode we'll be having a happy birthday for Lily. I don't know. But with that being said, I need to get things started for Sunday. Let's get it happening. So the only thing about getting pregnant with the raccoon's baby is they spawn in neighborhoods of San Myshuno at nighttime, generally between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. from the research that I've done. That's a very small window of opportunity. And like I said, I don't know if it's guaranteed that that's going to happen every single night. So I don't know. I don't know if the raccoon's even going to be the right choice or if I'm going to be changing my mind once again midway through this episode. That could happen. All right, Tobias is in a focused mood for 17 hours. We need to get back to continuing installing the landing stabilizers because now we have actually successfully built the rocket, right? But we're not at level 10 yet, so we're going to be upgrading it until we get to level 10 and then we can install the wormhole generator. Okay, Tobias, just get back onto that, my guy. Make the most of that focused mood. All right, I've just got a school project out for Miss Jimena. She can start working carefully on that. Thank you very much, Jimena. All right, I've been talking about it for like all of last episode and this episode. Today, we are getting Prim to plant these bell peppers in the garden, right? So they can finally be growing, right? We're gonna do that. Okay, Tobias has finished installing the rocket upgrade. That's fantastic, Tobias. Where are we at in your skill? We're nearly at level 8. Okay, so that's okay. Upgrade. Maybe we should improve the maneuvering thrusters, an essential upgrade for exploring and navigating new frontiers. Let's do that for 1,000 simoleons. Okay, Tobias has just reached rocket science level 8. He can now build and upgrade faster. That's all well and good. Terra's just reached gardening level 8. She is doing amazing, sweetie. We need to water these plants. Thank you so much, Miss Prim. And then we can tend to the rest of the garden. Maybe we can harvest and do some weeding. That would be really good. All right, Mr. Gary, looks like we are over halfway to potty level 2. That's fantastic, Gary. We're at 52%, so with the next potty, he should definitely become potty level 2, which is so very helpful. All right, after harvesting all of the things, we have all of these things that we can sell, and we can also probably sell the bell pepper as well, right? So 1,777 simoleons. The garden. Wow, the garden. Thank you, garden. Rocket science level 9 for Tobias. He can now install automated landing computer upgrades on rockets. That's fantastic. That was very quick. It's only been a couple hours since he got to level 8. Okay. So I reckon, all things going very well, we could very easily get Tobias to move out in this episode, which is like sad. Of course it's sad, but I just want the rocket to be done because Tobias is not the only one that's going to need the rocket. Lily's also going to need the rocket. All right, Miss Prim is now upstairs doing some more punching, working on some more punching, working on her fitness. We are indeed her witness. Look at her go. She's definitely getting a little bit more confident with her punches. Jimena has finished her school project. Jimena, my girl. That took no time at all. Get that in your inventory. And then we just need to do a little bit more social for you, okay? So let's just we'll chat with Harvey. Chat with Harvey, Jimena. And there we go. Jimena's just got to social level 4. So that's all she needs for her child life, right? So she's officially ready for school tomorrow to become a B student and even to become an A student on Tuesday. She is ready. She is so ready. And I'm so ready. All right. Lily is here and ready to do some playing with Mr. Gary. Let's get that thinking skill worked on. Thank you. Not the thinking skill, the movement skill. I'm thinking about 4 different things at once at the moment because I think Tobias is about to get to level 10 of rocket science, which means after we finish doing this upgrade, he's going to be able to install the wormhole generator. Tobias has mastered the rocket science skill. It's not brain surgery. Have a sim reach max level in the rocket science skill, Tobias. He is now a master rocket scientist. You go, my guy. Incredible. So we are nearly 3/4 of the way through doing the maneuvering thrusters, and then we can do the wormhole generator. Tobias. Incredible. All right, I've switched to having Prim help Gary because Prim's just tired from working out. So she needs to have a little bit of a cool down so she doesn't overdo it with her muscles. So she's now playing with Gary. Gary's just got to level 3 of movement. That is so good. We can probably, I was going to say we can do a potty train. I might wait until after dinner for him to do a potty train. That's totally fine. But that's very good, Gary. Stoked for you to have that movement done. Fabulous. All right, Tobias has finished installing that rocket upgrade. He is very stinky. We have not started the wormhole generator yet. I just need to get him having his needs sorted. We can get started on installing the wormhole generator tonight, but it won't get finished tonight. But it will get finished tomorrow, and then he'd be able to go into Sixam tomorrow. That will be very, very exciting. I've got Prim, who is about to give Gary another potty train. This should get him to level 2 of potty, which would be amazing. Thank you so much, Prim. Yes, Gary, he's now got to potty level 2, so he is sustainable. He can do what he needs to do on his own now, but he does need to go to bed. It's 9:11 p.m. He needs to go off to bed. I do have Lily back upstairs tinkering. She's almost at level 3 of the robotics skill. The cleaner bot, she can craft it. Can she maintain it, though, is my question. That's what I want to know. And Mr. Tobias, I reckon I just get him started on installing the wormhole generator. Here it is. Generates wormholes for traveling past known limits. We're going to get started on it anyway. I'll get him going till probably about 11 o'clock tonight, and then I'll get him going off to bed. Miss Terra, I'm just going to do one more round of having her chat to all of the plants, and then I'll get her going off to bed. We're going to be sticking around with Miss Lily, though. Well, once it gets to 2 o'clock anyway, because then we're going to be going out with Lily and going to San Myshuno. So she's very energized because she's been in the zone for most of the day, so she doesn't need to sleep right now, and she won't need to sleep for ages. So with that being said, we know what everyone's plan is. I'm going to catch up with you at 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's bring it on.
3 hours later.
Okay, look, it's actually a little bit earlier. It's 1:12 in the morning. I've just had Lily paint this 715 simoleon medium painting just to make a little bit more money. We do have bills coming in later on this morning, right? I'm just gonna go now to San Myshuno. Maybe we'll start off at the arts quarter. Fingers crossed. Also, there might be another easel here that Lily can just do some more painting while we're waiting for the raccoon to hopefully spawn. Also, good news, I'm going to insert a quick little clip. Lily was able to work on the cleaner bot once she got to level 3 of robotics, so she's tuned it up. It's now ready to go, which means Lily can handle the cleaner bot. It's 3:10. I don't want to waste all night by staying here. Lily's finished the painting, by the way. Let's take a look at it. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Well done, 684 for that one. I'm gonna go to the Spice District, okay? I just have a feeling in the pit of my stomach that this raccoon business is not gonna work out for us the way that I had hoped it would. Okay, look, it's 5 a.m. I kind of think that someone would have spawned here now if they were gonna spawn here. Let me just make sure, check my spawn points before we leave, because I am thinking I'm gonna check in with the Style District. Oh boy, it's all good. If all else fails, I do have a backup plan. It's fine. Rain's here, and it says that he's a fan of Lily. Lily, come and chat to Rain. You may as well. Also, this bar right here, I built this. This is Miss Scarlett's bar. If you want to check out me building this community lot, I will link that in the pinned comment down below that video. Lots of fun. Bills have just been delivered to our mailbox this early in the morning. 10,878 simoleons. That's okay. It's fine. I don't think we're going to have a raccoon. Okay, we are most definitely not having a raccoon show up. Let's go home. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to be implementing backup plan. This is why we have backup plans. It's all good. Okay, it's fine. Hey guys, Sarah from the future, just jumping in to let you know, have no fear about that raccoon problem. I've already got it sorted. I came up with a solution and I'm really excited to share that with you. So we will be having a baby with a raccoon very soon. It might not be the next episode, but it'll be coming up very soon, I promise. So my friends, I'm about to move Stanley Humphrey in. Here he is. We know Stanley Humphrey. We know him. We love him. Stanley Humphrey. The issue is I don't have all of the content that Little Simsy has. So when I place Stanley Humphrey, you can see he's in the hot dog soup, but he doesn't have the hot dog hat. That comes with a version of The Sims 4 that I did not have, okay? I guess it's like a super ultra deluxe edition or something that Kayla, Little Simsy, probably has that I don't have. So in order to try and replace Stanley's iconic hot dog hat, I have a beanie that I came up with a little while ago. There is a beanie that looks like it could be hot dog enough. It's this one from Cottage Living. I'm going to put that on his head, and that's going to be Stanley Humphrey, okay? So with that being said, it is 6:03 on Monday morning, okay? Lily's going to need to have a quick little nap, all right? She needs to go to sleep. She hasn't actually slept yet. Everyone else has slept, though, and is fully energized, which is really, really good. So the only one I need to worry about right now is Miss Jimena. I need to get her ready for school today. Tobias is up, and we need to get him working on installing that wormhole generator. We do also have to age up Ben into an infant at some point today. That's got to happen, right? We've just got Prim to fitness level 4. Gary is awake and he's taking himself off to go potty. Look at you go, my guy. Proud of you. All right, Lily is awake, okay? We need to get her needs sorted, and then I think we're going to get pregnant with Stanley Humphrey's baby early, just because I've been recording this episode for a little while and we're still not pregnant, and I am concerned, okay? So I need to get that happening. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm just letting Miss Prim have some breakfast because she hasn't eaten yet. So after she finishes eating, then we're gonna go and meet Stanley Humphrey. We'll bring him back here to get pregnant with his baby. And while that's happening, I'm having Mr. Gary work on some thinking skill just by watching Lily, okay? We haven't done the thinking skill yet, and we need to get that done. All right, Lily, the time has come. Let's go and meet Stanley Humphrey, and then we can bring him back here. So I moved Stanley Humphrey into Willow Creek. Get it happening. Get her pregnant with a hot dog. It's fine. Unbelievably fine. All right, Lily. I don't know if he's home. Let's knock on the door, please. He's here? He's here. Stanley Humphrey. Hello, my guy. Welcome to my Occult Baby Challenge. We're going to have, maybe we'll do a romantic introduction. Let's set the mood right away. Let's do it. Hi, Stanley Humphrey. Fall in love with me a little bit, please. He did not, actually, at all. But that's okay, because now I should have him in my relationships panel, right? And I should be able to hopefully add him to Social Bunny. I didn't mean Cupid's Corner. I meant Social Bunny. Let's open Social Bunny. And friends, add to contact list. Stanley Humphrey. There we go. Let's get this happening. Friendly messages with Stanley Humphrey. And let's switch it over to flirty messages. Thank you. Let's get it happening. Yes, romantic satisfaction has just begun with Stanley Humphrey. That is indeed what you love to see. Thank you very much. Okay, look, Stanley Humphrey, I kind of just want to take you with me to my house right now. We haven't even had a first kiss yet, but I just want to get it happening. Let's get him back to our house with us. That way I can get back working on installing the wormhole generator, and have Gary working on the thinking skill, have Prim maybe harvesting things from the garden, and get Terra back working with the crops, like as soon as possible. All those things need to be done today. Thank you very much. All right, Lily, here we are with Stanley Humphrey. Do you think we could maybe have a first kiss? Let's try it. First kiss with Stanley Humphrey. While that's happening, Terra, no. You need to be coming back and checking on the crops, because it looks like we're all good, but still, just like tend the garden, right? Installing the wormhole generator. Prim is in a focused mood, so she can come out and, oh my gosh, we've got so many weeds in the garden as well. Okay, it's fine. We need to do some weeding, please, my girl. Get that happening. Okay, here we go. We are having first kiss right now with Stanley Humphrey. I almost missed it, right? There we are. Stanley Humphrey. Very, very good. Now, I do have to say, I know at the moment my game, the closet, is bugged in my game at the moment because I haven't done any updates recently. I will be updating the game soon because that was a part of a bug fix. So I haven't fixed that bug yet, which means we're probably going to head upstairs with Stanley Humphrey to Lily's bed. All right, here we are. Stanley Humphrey. Would you like to try for a baby with me?
Happy Saquinario.
Oh no, as life is potentially being created, right? Dr. Ritvick has passed away. Well, that, right? Okay. Fine. It's all good because look, just as I was saying, as life is potentially being created, Dr. Ritvik, who helped bring many of ours into life, has passed away. Okay, it's totally fine. Anyway, I was just about to say, I've got Gary watching Miss Terra while she's talking to the crop so that he can work on that thinking skill, right? I don't want to think about the logistics of this, okay? I'm not thinking about the logistics of this. Sometimes there are no logistics. All right, Lily, I really need you to come and take a pregnancy test. Thank you. No, it says she's not pregnant. Well, abso-freaking-lutely not. We are trying for a baby with Stanley. Thank you. Stanley Humphrey is calling me even though he's right here. No, I don't want to do Love Highland. I am very busy trying to get pregnant with your baby, Stanley. Lily, please be pregnant this time. I really need you to be pregnant this time. What do you mean? No, hold on. It just said Lily's not pregnant again. We've just got Gary to level 3 of thinking. And look, I'm trying not to lose my mind. This was supposed to be easy. This episode was supposed to be easy. Why is it not being easy right now? We're going to try for baby with Stanley. It's happening, Stanley Humphrey. Whether you like it or not. Again, maybe the logistics just aren't right? Maybe it's the logistics. Hold on. I really need to get Ben sorted before we try for this again, right? So I know that he's not crying anymore. Jimena is getting home from school right now. She's a B student. That is exactly what I needed. That's fantastic. So we won't be having a birthday party today. I knew that that was the case. But what we will be doing is getting Jimena working on her homework and then working on another school project so that she can become an A student tomorrow. She's brought home a medieval castle diorama. Let's just get her to do that, right? I'm gonna hope that this is third time lucky, okay? Please, guys, I need you to do this. We need to do this. This needs to happen. Now, what on earth is going on? What on earth is going on? Maybe I just try for a standard woohoo, because at least then, like, it should work, because I have risky woohoo set to 100. So we're just gonna do a normal woohoo. All right, we've just done a normal woohoo. This should result in pregnancy. Stanley Humphrey, I swear I'm having a child. No matter what you want, it's happening. I'm sorry. You don't have a choice. That's awful. But thank goodness. Lily is eating for 2. Wow, that was a marathon, Stanley Humphrey. You're going home, okay? I'm going to send you right home. Thank you. He's like, what do you mean? Oh boy, Stanley, I'm gonna let you go. We have woohooed so much that Lily is filthy dirty. Stanley Humphrey, wow, right? Anyway, now I'm just gonna wait for Ben to wake up from his nap and then we're gonna age him up into an infant, okay? Stanley's saying I should get going now. Thank you so much, Stanley Humphrey. We're having your baby. I'm excited for it. Oh my gosh, Tobias is just about to finish installing the wormhole generator. Oh my goodness. We've just got to imagination level 3 for Gary. That is so very good. Gary, maybe we need to work on some more potty with you. That would be great because now after this changes, all we've got is potty and communication. Communication takes no time at all. We just need to be spamming that potty with him, right? Tobias has finished installing the rocket upgrade. That's amazing. So maybe after we get his needs in a better way and after we age Ben up into an infant, maybe we could then get him going into Sixam. Because aside from that, we do also need to get him to logic level 5. Both of those things can happen tonight, right? Oh my god, Tobias has just got to level 5 because he had a eureka moment in the shower and that got him 16% of logic to reach level 5 of logic. Which means that all he has left to do now is go to Sixam. So definitely after dinner, after we age Ben up into an infant, yes, that's happening tonight. Oh my gosh. All right, very excitingly, Ben is awake from his nap. So Lily, we are going to come and age him up. Let's get it happening. I just remembered that we haven't paid bills yet, so I'm going to get Tobias to pay the bills. He's the closest to the mailbox, so we're going to get them paid. So I know that they're paid, and then Lily's going to have to do some painting, but also I'm just going to get Tobias standing by to go into Sixam, right? There we go, 4,793 simoleons, all good. All right, but Ben, here we are. Happy birthday, Ben. Yay, Ben. So exciting, Ben. There we go. Ben is aged up into an infant. Let's find out what kind of infant he's going to be. A sunny infant. Very good. Thank you so much, Ben. Very exciting. So with that being said, I'm really quickly going to give Ben his infant makeover. I'll be right back once that's complete.
A few moments later.
Alright, you guys, here we have Ben, the child of Kylo Ren, as an infant. So this outfit, this onesie, kind of gave me like Journey to Batuu vibes. That's the only reason I picked it. I don't really have anything else right now that gives me Star Wars vibes. When he gets a little bit older, we're gonna have a few more options, okay? For his sleepwear, he's just in this onesie. That is Ben, the son of Kylo Ren, now an infant. Alright, but with that being said, I reckon the time has come. Tobias, we're gonna get you going off to Sixam. I'm so excited. Okay, so we've got the option to travel through the wormhole. I'm gonna get this view from afar so we can watch him. He's going in the rocket. Oh my god, Tobias, I'm so excited for you, my guy. He's doing that thing and that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. Through the wormhole. The ship hurtles through the wormhole and emerges near an alien planet. A series of odd noises comes from the on-ship radio and Tobias is suddenly teleported off his ship. Beam down. Let's do this. Oh my god. Tobias, my guy, you did it. Here we are at Sixam, my guy. You're a dad. Your dad would not believe that this is real, but also maybe he would because I made a video exploring an alien scenario with your dad and he ended up at Sixam himself. So if you would like to see that video, I'll link that one in the pinned comment down below. Maybe he can just like collect things, like any like gems and stuff that we see, he can collect and we can sell them. That would be really great. Hold on, this area is a beautiful area. We've got this great big planet right here. We've got this space waterfall here. It's beautiful. Sixam is very pretty in its own very unique way, right? Jasmine! Oh my god, this is amazing. Jasmine is here, my girl. Of course, it makes so much sense. It really does make so much sense. Last thing, what is the last thing we're going to get from Sixam? A plutonium. All good, but that being said, Tobias, you made it to Sixam. Well done, my guy. Lots of hard work went into coming here. Let's go home. All right, Tobias, here we are at home. Your rocket is here, right? Okay, somehow his rocket made it safely home. That is all good. With that being said, though, everyone's in a pretty horrible way, right? So we're just gonna bring on Tuesday morning. We're pretty much there anyway, but let's just get it happening.
12 seconds later.
All right, it is 21 minutes past 5 in the morning. Miss Jimena is awake. We're getting her up and ready because she's got to finish her school project. I've just realized she hasn't finished her school project. Got to get that finished before she goes off to school today. Thank you. Oh my god, sorry, I didn't mean to gasp so loudly. It's just we've had some movement with the plants. Look, they've grown. The pumpkin, the watermelon. We've got two looking buds on the aubergine. The lettuce is looking like a lettuce and the mushroom's grown so much bigger. They are good and healthy. This is so good. All right, Mr. Gary is up and ready to go for the day. So he desperately needs to have some fun. We also need to work on some communication for him. If we have a look at his needs, he doesn't need to go potty right now. So I'd rather get him to communication level 3 and then we can just spam potty with him. Okay, so let's get that communication happening. Jimena has just finished her school project right at 8 o'clock, so she's going off to school right now. That's so exciting, my girl. Off you go. All right, Mr. Tobias is awake. Now, technically, we could move him out of the house today. I don't want to do it just yet, though. I think I'd rather wait until this afternoon. I just kind of want to get his help with Gary and working on the potty for Gary so that we could age Gary up today. This should be it for Mr. Gary's communication, though. There it is, level 3 of communication for Gary. That is so good, which means, oh, and also Prim's just got to level 5 of gardening as well. Well, that's fantastic. So all we need to do for Miss Prim is get her 63% more of fitness and to have her win a fight. She's just going to continue tending the garden for a second. She has harvested everything so we can sell everything that we've got here. Thank you. 1,822. Fabulous. Thank you so much for the garden. Thank you, garden. Okay, so these are all the geodes we've got. Oh my god, Tobias. 1,367 simoleons. You know what? No, I'm going to sell the geodes as well. I don't need them. So 1,567 simoleons there on top of the 300 that we've already sold. So 1,867 simoleons Tobias made us. That's fabulous. Thank you so much, my guy. We're up to 8,742 simoleons. But like I said, we do have Mr. Gary who is ready to just spam potty. So Tobias is going to come and potty train Gary. Thank you. All right, we've just got reach milestone for Ben, which is a fantastic start. Lily's just got we had something in the mail. Oh, we've got presents in the mail. Fantastic. Well, let's sell all of these presents then. 725 simoleons. Maybe Lily's not going to need to paint a painting today. I don't know. Anyway, what I am going to get her to do, we're going to activate the cleaner bot. It's ready to go. Can you see? Its durability and batteries at 100%. Fantastic. And then Lily, we're going to get started doing some tummy time with Ben, okay? Oh my gosh, we're at 89% of potty for Gary. So good. We're going to make it in perfect time for Jimena getting home today. We need to potty train Gary. Hopefully one more, maybe 2 at the most though. Very exciting. Oh, he's 3% away. 2% away? 1% away? Come on, my guy. Jimena is an A student, by the way, and also Gary's just made it to potty level 3. The cleaner bot is here to clean up the mess. You do love to see that. Thank you so much, cleaner bot. With that being said, we're going to have everyone coming in and waiting for this birthday party to happen. I'm just waiting until we finish this tummy time with Ben. Hopefully he's going to get to lift head. There we go. Lift head milestone. Perfect for Ben. Thank you so much, Ben. Well done. Maybe he could even have a little nap while we have this birthday party, and then we can get working on more tummy time milestones for the rest of the night. Would be super nice. All right, let's have him go night-night then, while Lily... Oh, hold on. I should firstly show you Gary. Level 3 across the board, meaning we are ready for him to age up into a child. Jimena has made it to an A student, meaning she is ready to be aged up into a teenager. Very exciting. All right, we are having a birthday party for birthday Sims, Miss Jimena and Mr. Gary Platt. Very exciting. We are going to be inviting guests, which include the garden gnome for Mr. Gary. Jimena's parent is the wishing well, so we can't invite the wishing well, but we will invite some other people to come to this birthday party too. For some reason, I can't invite Jasmine. Maybe she's still in Sixam. You just never know. So we're just going to invite those people today, and let's get this birthday party happening right now. Let's get the cake out of the fridge. Hey, did you know that 73% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you would like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 build and create a sim videos, or even some gameplay of the Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Right, do we have the garden gnome? We sure do. So many people have turned up. So with that being said, Lily, we might start with Mr. Gary. All right, happy birthday, Gary. Yay, Gary. Did you see Chloe throw the confetti right at the end there? So very cute. All right, so Gary has aged up into a child, so the child of the garden gnome. So I know that they've got to do mischief stuff, so maybe I can just do social. Right, we'll just do social. Maybe we'll do social butterfly for him. And then I reckon making him a goofball would be a really good start. So we can do that for Gary's child life. Fantastic. Oh my God, look at him. What a cutie pie. What a stylish little king. I love that. All right, Jimena. Happy birthday, Jimena. Yay, Jimena. Happy birthday, my girl. So exciting. All right, so Jimena has aged up into a teenager. Now, we need to start thinking about what Jimena is going to be doing with her life, because this aspiration we're going to pick is going to last for her whole life. So why don't we take a look at the requirements for the child of the wishing well? So it says any skill there, right? That's what the graphic says, but I already decided that Miss Jimena, because I went very romantic garden theme in her bedroom, I decided that she would learn the romance skill and also the charisma skill. So let's take that into account. I reckon she needs some kind of either a love aspiration or a popularity aspiration. I feel like either of those would work. She wants to get to level 5 of the romance skill. So we've got 4 love in aspirations now. We've got serial romantic, playing the field and go on dates with all sorts of interesting people. We've got romantic explorer, who wants to explore all that romance has to offer. That might be a really good one for her. Soulmate, this sim wants to find and live a rewarding life with the one. Or paragon partner, this sim wants to have successful relationships with 2 or more sims. I reckon romantic explorer, because that ties into her learning the romance skill, right? So we can do that for her. And then we do already have her being self-assured explored, I reckon making her a romantic sim just kind of makes sense, right? So these sims tend to be flirty and may become sad if they don't have any romantic social interactions for a period of time. So maybe something we could explore while she's a teenager is having her start a relationship. Oh my gosh. That could be really cute, I reckon. So maybe we can explore that with her to help earn the romantic skill by actually physically performing romance interactions rather than just having it be all about studying from a book. That could be so cute. Okay, Jimena, fabulous. So with that being said, that is the birthday party over. Thank you so much to everyone for coming. We had a gold medal birthday. And with that being said, I'm going to give Gary and Jimena their makeovers right now. So I will be right back once those makeovers are complete.
5 minutes later.
Alright, you guys, here we have Jimena as a teenager. She is so beautiful. I wanted to continue with the romantic garden vibes for her. This dress gives me that kind of whimsy to it. It's very pretty. This is the only outfit that has like yellowy tones. The rest of her outfits all have like a blush pink or like a light purple tone. Very pretty, but I just love this dress. This swatch felt perfect for her. She's so pretty. Then for her formal wear, I've got her in this gorgeous little formal wear dress, which we got from an event recently. Whimsical once again and pretty for her. I loved the colorings. That's gorgeous. For her athletic wear, I've got her in this pink set, just a nice little jogger and jumper set. Very nice. For her sleepwear, I've got her in this very cute little nightgown, nice and pink for her. For her party wear, I've got her in this fun little like jumpsuit thing. I don't know. It's interesting. I really like the mesh for her with a pair of little bow tied shoes as well. Very pretty. For her swimwear, I've got her in this purple and pink bikini. Very pretty. For her hot weather wear, I've got her in this gorgeous little roses top, and then this skirt and shoes are both custom content made by Trillica. They give the romantic vibes. I think that's so pretty for her hot weather wear. And for her cold weather wear, I've got her in this businesses and hobbies outfit with some tights and boots to match. Very nice for Miss Jimena. And then we have Gary, the child of the garden gnome. And look, there weren't a lot of clothes that were giving me really garden gnome. So this is what I came up with for Gary. You'll also notice that his hair has changed from brown to white. And that's because I wanted to go with this hairstyle that has the leaves in it. It kind of makes sense if he's in the garden, like a garden gnome. That just makes sense for him to have like leaves and stuff all throughout his hair. But the brown swatch, I didn't like the leaf color. They were like red and brown leaves. I wanted the green leaves, so we've changed his color to white, which also kind of ties in with a garden gnome very nicely because they generally have white hair and like white beards and stuff generally. So it's like now he's a child, he's starting to come into his garden gnomeness, right? So this is it for his everyday wear. For his sleepwear, I've got him down in this little random green flower looking set. I didn't really know what to go with. It's fine. For his party wear, I've got him in this outfit that kind of gives me like garden gnome vibes. Like I could picture a garden gnome wearing the suspenders and stuff. So that's why I went with this for him for his party wear. For his hot weather wear, I've got him in just a singlet and some shorts, some thongs. For his cold weather wear, I've got him in this jumper and jeans. The beanie really helped tie the garden gnome vibe for me for him as a child. So that is Miss Jimena, now a teenager, and that is Mr. Gary, now a child. Alright, so Tuesday 5:36 p.m. I need to get some things happening, including I need to move Mr. Tobias out of the house. I'm a little bit sad about it, but let's just get it happening, right? I love Tobias so much, and I should actually just check in with you. We saw before that he had level 5 of both the gardening and the rocket science skill, and then he has also been to Sixam. So with that being said, we have completed the requirements for the Child of Erwin prize, which means we can move Mr. Tobias out of the house right now. So here we have the Platt family currently, but it's gonna do a bit of a split. Oh my gosh, Sonny's an elder. It hurts my heart. Anyway, I think I'm gonna move Tobias in here. We have Miss Poppy and Mr. Harvey as well, so he can go in there with them. So that is that all sorted, meaning that this is the new Platt family. Okay, so let's go back to Oasis Springs. Let's get things happening for Tuesday night. So just while I'm thinking about it, I need to grab something from Tobias's bedroom to signify him for the Occult Baby wall to say that we've had Erwin Prize baby. Maybe I could even just grab this Strangerville tendril thing and chuck that like there, and that will symbolize that we have had Erwin Prize's baby. I reckon that's the way to go for that. Fantastic. I've just taken a photo for Jimena for the prom photo wall as well, because she's not going to get to go to prom this week. Her photo right there, so cute. She's beautiful. So I'm just thinking about teenagers that Jimena could potentially romance, right? So I don't know who we've got as a teenager. So I'm thinking of making a group, create a club, and I want it to be teenagers. Hold on, requirements. I need it to be age teenager, okay? Now I should be able to add some Sims to the club based on the fact that they're teenagers, right? So all of these Sims here should be teenagers. Oh no, a land grab? Should we do that? For the funny ha-has, should we have her date a land grab? I mean, we'll invite Frederick land grab. Oh, Sammy Coffin could be a good one as well. I'm having a really good look through. I mean, look, I've seen Judy Roswell, who's in the garden gnome costume, and I'm kind of thinking of inviting Judy over just because, like, the garden gnome is speaking to me, right? So I think maybe we'll have those three. So we've got Frederick, Judy, and Sammy. We'll invite them all over. We'll hang out. And we'll see if she hits it off with anyone, right? I just want Jimena to kind of get a feel. I have a feeling, though, that we are going to stick with Frederick Landgrab. I'm just not sure. He is pretty cute, actually, Frederick Landgrab. He's pretty cute. I want to see what you look like, Judy. I love that I mean, oh my God, Judy Roswell, of course, Ted Roswell's child. Okay, well, hold on. See, this is an interesting thing as well. I forgot about this. Judy Roswell is about to become a young adult. So probably not going to be Judy. Maybe I can just check on that really quickly with Frederick Landgrab. Okay, we've got a couple of days with Frederick Landgrab. Where's Sammy? You're out in the garden. Sammy, let me check what's going on with you. Okay, so Sammy Coffin is also going to be aging up. Okay, so that's fine. It looks like Frederick is gonna be our best bet, okay? Maybe I'll actually do a little bit of social bunny with Frederick, just so we can get right into the romance with him tonight, okay? So add to contact list. We are gonna need Frederick Landgrab. Okay, we've got about half friendship with Frederick Landgrab, okay? So maybe now we can start doing some basic flirty stuff. Let's just do some flirtation. Maybe we'll compliment his appearance to start off with, and then maybe we can exchange numbers. Maybe we could also we'll just do a flirt. I reckon we'll start with those three things, okay? All good. Okay, Jimena has just acquired the romance skill. Jimena's new skill in romance will allow her to successfully flirt more frequently and romance other Sims faster. Jimena can now research romance tips on the computer and perform a romantic introduction. Fantastic, Jimena. I'm not sure I like his outfit. So maybe after tonight, I can go into Create a Sim with him really quickly and change his outfit. I just don't like his outfit. Anyway, that all went really well. That's fantastic. So maybe we could blow a kiss at him. She is feeling confident, so maybe we could try a bold pickup line. We can try that, and we could also perhaps offer him a rose. See how we go with those things. Oh, she just skipped straight to giving him a rose. Oh, and he loved it. Okay, well, there's still a couple other things that I wanted to try there, actually. Oh, he is loving this. Oh, they're so cute in a very teenage way. Level 2 of the romance skill. Jimena can now share a sweethearts box with another Sim. They just became good friends, which is really nice, but also romantic satisfaction has begun. I'm only used to hearing that once per episode, not twice. Okay, they're about to go in for a first kiss. Oh, yay! Look at them go! Frederick and Jimena are both having their very first kiss. That's so sweet. I reckon we need to have a look at the relationship, and maybe we can have her asked to be romantic partners. You should establish that before anything goes further, right? Okay, but like in the living room in front of your little brother is a little bit crazy, Jimena. Anyway, it's fine. You know what, Gary? I'm just gonna get you going off to bed, my guy. How are we going over here? Ben just had to have a bath because he was stinky, but we are about to get right back onto the tummy time with him, okay? Oh, Jimena is asking Frederick to be romantic partners. Oh, so cute. Oh, she's so excited. I love that. There we go. We've just got to romance level 3. She can now whisper about desires with other Sims. They're both very satisfied in their relationship. That's so good. Could you imagine if we got to level 5 of the romance skill tonight? I don't think we will tonight. That's a little crazy, right? Maybe we shouldn't mess around tonight though. Maybe we should just ask to cuddle and have some cuddles on the couch. That could be really, really cute, okay? Now, Lily, I have to get back onto tummy time here. Thank you very much. All right, they're gonna come and cuddle. Oh, where are they going to cuddle? Are they going, wait, hold on. Where are they cuddling? I thought they were gonna cuddle on the couch. Are they gonna cuddle in bed? Where do we have a double bed? The only double bed we've got is Lily's bed. You're going to cuddle in your mum's bed. Look, I feel like Lily would be pretty like relaxed as a mum, but I don't know if she would be okay with this. We were all teenagers once. Look at them. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. But the thing is, this isn't gaining the romance skill while they're doing it, right? So we're just gonna not do that. I thought that they were gonna cuddle on the couch. That's what I thought that they were gonna do. That's kind of what I want them to do. Can you please put your clothes back on, sir? All right, and now I kind of want to cuddle on the couch here. Sit together on the couch. Thank you. That's what I thought we were doing. Oh, look, they're looking into each other's eyes. That's so cute. All right, after this, we're going to send him home because it's 11:30 at night, okay? I feel like I can't look at them. You know what? I can't do this. I need to give them some privacy. I'm so sorry. Okay, they've stopped. All right, we're gonna end the gathering, okay? We've just got roll over to back milestone with Ben, which is very, very good. Anyway, Frederick, it was lovely to meet you. Off he goes home. We're going to get everyone going off to bed right now that we've got Ben to rolling over. That's fabulous. Let's just check in with Lily really quickly. She's third trimester in 18 hours. So it won't be tomorrow afternoon. It will be Thursday afternoon that we give birth to this baby, okay? So with that being said, let's bring on tomorrow, Wednesday, Winterfest.
One beautiful Christmas morning later.
It's Winterfest! Prim, maybe we can get you upstairs and boxing just to hopefully get the last bit of skill that she needs. Yeah, she's 7% away. And then I don't know that we'll fight someone today. It's Winterfest after all. I'd rather spend the day spreading peace and joy to all, right? Not starting a fight with someone, but maybe tomorrow we'll be able to fight someone. Oh my goodness, Miss Terra has reached gardening level 10 from talking to the crops, okay? I'm hoping to see some more movement from them today. That would be really nice. Fitness level 5 for Prim. That is so good, Prim. So that is her skills all done. She literally just has to win a fight against someone. So maybe because she's now a free agent, I mean, Lily's going to be busy for a second. We've got to make a grand meal and stuff. So maybe she can just come and do some tummy time with Ben. That would be really nice. So I don't miss out on doing the tummy time with Ben. Okay, well, the really good news is now we've just got Gary to level 2 of social. So now he can become a B student. That's fantastic. We've just got some mail, which should be some good presents from birthday parties. Very good. If we can get roll over to tummy milestone, then that would mean he can do tummy time on his own, which would be really handy today. These are all of the things that we got for birthday party though, so let's sell those things for 420 simoleons. Very good. Is he getting it before my very eyes? Come on, roll over onto your tummy, my guy. Do that. I would really love that if you could do that. Ben, well done. So good. So he's gonna do tummy time on his own. All right, the tree all decorated. Let's place a present pile, Lily, and then we'll have happy Winterfest for everyone. So let's open presents with all the family. Merry Winterfest, Terra. What did you get? Starter vegetables. Someone thought that through very well for Terra. I love that. Merry Winterfest, Mr. Gary. What did you get, my guy? A jar for marbles. Very nice. It looks like it's Lily's turn next. Merry Winterfest to Lily. A mega couple of books. So good. But it's Prim's turn. Merry Winterfest to Prim. Frederick's here. He's asking her to go to prom. The thing is, we're not going to make it to prom, but if I say no way, it's going to have a bad sentiment. So I'm going to say of course, because honestly, Frederick's not even going to make it to prom either. I'm going to say of course. That's fabulous though, and he's so excited. And Merry Winterfest. We got a Wicker Whims candle bowl for Prim. That's so good. And then Jimena is here to have her Merry Winterfest presents. The story of 3 candles. That's so good. So that's presents for everyone. Maybe Jimena can work on some, oh, they could exchange Promise rings! I think that's very sweet. Let's exchange promise rings. And that can be like Merry Winterfest for the two of them. Let's give them some space though, everyone. Let's give them some space.
Zamoiza Spinobay.
Yibara. Flavor.
That's so cute. Frederick just promised himself to Jimena. Also, doesn't his outfit look so much better? He looks so much better than he did before. Anyway, we could kiss under mistletoe. Of course we can. That'd be very, very cute for them. Miss Jimena's about to get to level 4 of the romance skill as well. There she goes. She can now perform seductive dance anywhere and tender neck kiss with other Sims. Okay, it's fine. She's got one more romance skill. We are kissing under the mistletoe though. Oh, you guys, you're so cute and very teenage. Also, we've just got charisma level 2. So she's been working a little bit on charisma at the same time, which is the other skill she needs to gain. She can now perform brighten day on Sims, and that's wonderful. Maybe they can do a little, I'm not gonna watch them, but maybe they can do this, right? They can do that. Well, look, maybe we should get this school project done for Gary, okay? Maybe we just should get started working on that. So Lily and Prim can come and help out with that. It's almost like while the whole family is distracted, Jimena's like, quick, let's go to the rocket. Oh, they are actually gonna get changed into astronauts outfits. I wasn't sure. Is the rocket gonna leave? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the same as Rocket Woohoo, but apparently it is. Okay. Okay, Gary's school project is all finished, which is fantastic. We're going to put that away and then we're going to call everyone over. I'm just going to put in calls. We'll get as many people as we can here, right? Let's do it. Jimena has a major crush on Frederick. That's so cute. I would kind of hope so. It's also just very, very cute. We're really close to level 5 of romance, but I have a feeling we're not going to make it before everyone comes over. I kind of want to switch gears now. We will complete the level 5 of romance in the next episode, right?
Karzini. Kisanoy.
I saw Alfie's feet going up the stairs. Everyone, it's grand meal time. Come and get your grand meal and get a seat at the Platt family table. Once again, I just love watching all the gathering taking place. It's so good. There's Alfie, my guy. Alfie will never miss a Christmas. He will never miss a Christmas. I love this. The grand meal is officially all been taken. Merry Winterfest to the Platt family. We are about to get Gary to level 4 of social, which is the last bit of skill that he needed for his child life, right? That's so good. There we go. Gary's reached social level 4. So he's officially ready for school tomorrow. Father Winter should be here any second. There he is. Okay, everyone come on over and get some gifts. Let's get some gifts, please. Also, Clement Frost and Alfie, father and son. All right, we are having our family leave. A wonderful Winterfest indeed. Thank you so much to everyone for coming. We love Winterfest. Ben's just got the creep milestone. He did it on the map by himself. Good job, my guy. So he's really energized. He can't really do anything without Lily. He's got the grab milestone already. So I think once Terra finishes here, I'm just going to get her to put Ben to sleep and get herself going off to bed. With that being said, we had a lovely Winterfest. Tomorrow is Thursday. We're going to have Jimena and Gary going off to school. Hopefully Gary will become a B student. Jimena should hopefully become an A student. And then we will be giving birth to Stanley Humphrey'S baby in the afternoon, okay? It's all happening, so let's bring on Thursday.
The next morning.
Alright, it is 5:04 a.m. on Thursday morning, and we have Mr. Gary awake and getting ready for his first day of school. Anyway, Ben is also awake because he was super energized, so he was ready to go. Lily isn't quite ready to go. Wait, hold on, I can hear over here. Ben, what are you doing, my guy? You are not sitting up right now, are you? Oh my god, he was doing literally nothing. He was doing literally nothing in his crib, but he's just got the sit-up milestone, which means we just have 3 attempts of crawling for him. Wow, my guy. That's pretty freaking huge. Thank you. Prim has just gotten herself awake today. Today, we're gonna find someone to fight today. It's happening, okay? Someone on the street is gonna make an enemy. We're gonna be having a fight. I'm really excited for it. Way more excited than I should be, right? All right, Prim, shall we just get started? Let's see if there's anyone out on the street who we don't know. This lady, who are you? Freya Doyle. Freya Doyle. We're gonna have a rude introduction with you, okay? It's happening. Which is a shame because I like her. I can't really imagine Prim being so mean, but that's the way to have a fight with someone is by being so rude that you're like enemies and you start a fight, right? See, she poked fun at her and Freya's immediately like, hey, how's it going? I'm so sorry for what's about to happen. We're having an offensive conversation. This is not good, but this is necessary. Okay, they're having a fight. If Prim wins this fight, then that's all she needs, right? But she might not win. That's the whole thing. She might not win. Okay, see, she didn't win. Okay, look, I kind of need to do it again, right? I don't really want to make an enemy with someone else, so come on, my girl, you can do this, Prim. She won again. Oh no, this is not good. I can try all day, though. I can try all day. Certainly, surely she will win eventually, right? Surely.
Gorba, Ribbo.
My goodness gracious, it is not going well. Your brother, he's here. Tobias is here. He's like, Prim, what are you doing? Prim, what are you doing? Oh, goodness gracious. Do I try one more time? I'm gonna try one more time, and if she doesn't win this fight, then I'll try and find someone else to fight, okay? This is bad. Okay, look, point proven. Freya is clearly just too good for us, right? She's clearly just too good. I don't want to fight the mailman. I don't want to do that. The time has come. Let's have a rude introduction to Jackie Blanchard. Hopefully we can win in this fight against her, please. We're having an abhorrent confrontation with Jackie, okay? Here we go. You've got this, my girl. You can do this, okay, please.
Bombo.
She did it! Prim won the fight! Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, there we go. She took a photo. Jackie took a photo of her. Just to say, I will never forget the one who beat me. But that does mean, with that fight 1 for Prim, and having a look here, we've got fitness level 5 and gardening level 5. That means that Prim is right to move out of the house. I mean, not right now. Maybe once we have the birthday party, we can do that. Well done to Prim. It was a little exciting. Freya was just too good. I almost feel like they could be friends now, she and Freya. It's like, you were too good a foe. I didn't really want to fight you. I just had to. All right, but the time has come, Miss Lily. We need to get some crawling happening for Mr. Ben. We need 3 attempts done before 3 o'clock. Also need to be keeping an eye on the pacifier, so kind of need to actually get 3 attempts of crawling done before she goes into labor, actually. That would be really good. Okay, so that's first attempt at crawling done. Lily really needs to go to the bathroom, so she's going to go to the bathroom, and Prim's going to step in for a second to do attempt number 2 at crawling right now. Let's do it. Oh my god, we've done it. Oh my god, is this it? They've all grown. They've all grown. Look at this. Harvest crops. We can harvest all of the crops. They've grown. They are done. All 5 of our giant crops are good and healthy. They are massive. It says that we can harvest them all, right? We could sell them all as well for 716 simoleons. I mean, I think I want to do that, but that means that we're done for Terra as well. This is what I was talking about earlier in this episode, that today was going to be a massive day. First Tobias moving out, we're able to move Prim out, and now we've done 5 oversized crops for Terra. She is at not only level 5 of both the skills she needed, she's at level 10 of gardening and level 7 at natural living, meaning we are ready to move her out as well, because that's all the things that she needed to do. 3 of the kids moving out in 1 episode is crazy and amazing at the same time. That's so good. Terra, we're gonna do it. Look at this. The fruits of our labor, or the vegetables of our labor, I should say. At the vegetable and 1 fruit of our labor, right? I want to sell. I want to sell the crops. Okay, so individually, this pumpkin, 453 simoleons. I'm gonna add up how much we're making from all of these, right? The aubergines we can sell for 716. The watermelon we can sell for 560. Jimena has become an A student, which is mwah, chef's kiss, exactly what I needed. And Gary's become a B student, exactly what I needed to have happen today. This day is going so freaking well. The lettuce, because we're still selling crops, $609 for the lettuce. And the last but certainly not least, the oversized mushroom, 728 simoleons. Oh my goodness. That means that we sold all of our oversized crops for 3,066 simoleons. So freaking good. Now, we are not ready for a birthday party just yet, but we will be soon enough. We've got one more attempt at crawling from Mr. Ben. Okay, we are still in a good way. We are not flashing yet for the pacifier, but I know that it's coming. It can't be terribly far away. And I kind of wanted to have this birthday party done before we went into labor. So I'm like debating. I'm like, what do I do right now? Because I know we are one attempt at crawling away, I could get the birthday party planned, get people over. Jimena can age up. We don't need to wait for a parent for her. So I think that's what I'll do. And while she's aging up, Lily's going to do the final attempt at crawling with Ben. Okay, I think that's going to be the plan. So we're going to plan a social event right now, Lily. Let's do it. Okay, we are having a birthday party for birthday Sims Jimena and what will be Ben. We're going to be inviting guests, which includes Kylo Ren, which is Ben's dad, and then we'll invite Sunny as well, and we'll invite some of the other kids. Can we invite Jasmine? Is she back from Sixam yet? Can I invite her? I miss her. She must still be hanging out in Sixam. That's okay. That's all we're going to invite for today. Lily, let's get this last attempt at crawling happening right now. I'm so serious. Let's get it all happening. All right, happy birthday, Jimena. Yay, Jimena, so exciting. All right, Jimena has aged up, very exciting. So she is a romantic explorer. I feel like that suits. We've got her self-assured and romantic. We do need one more trait. Now, let me just think. She's the child of the wishing well, so she doesn't need to do anything extra except for getting to level 5 of romance and level 5 of charisma. Maybe we could make her a love bug. Sims with this trait are constantly swept up in the whirlwind of romance. That kind of just makes sense. So that's going to be Jimena, all sorted. She graduated with honors, which is fantastic. That's so good. Jimena's previous romance dynamics have fallen away as her perspective of the world broadens. That means that her relationship with Frederick will have changed until he becomes a young adult. Maybe we can pursue that once he becomes a young adult, because he should be becoming a young adult by tomorrow, right? So that should be fine. Anyway, we need to get some birthday candles back on that cake, and now we are just waiting for this crawling to happen with Ben. Ben, please. I need this to happen, Ben. The pacifier is flashing. It's okay. It's fine. It's all good. This is why I needed to plan the birthday party before we did this. Please crawl, my guy. I need you to crawl right now. Lily's just gone into labor. That's okay, because Ben is crawling. So then we've just got to age Ben up and then do makeovers, and then Lily can go give birth to this baby. That's so good. There we go. Crawl milestone. Fantastic. Now you're going to want to crawl around, Ben. I don't have time. Ben, I just need to pick you up. We just need to get it happening. Kylo Ren, I see you, my guy. You came. Thank you so much for coming. That's so good. All right, Ben. Happy birthday, Ben. Yay, Ben. So good. All right, so Ben has aged up into a toddlerino. Let's find out what kind of toddler he's going to be. He's going to be independent. I love that. Thank you so much, Ben. Well done. And of course, Kylo Ren was right there, so that's really, really nice. Now, with that being said, thank you so much to Kylo Ren for coming. I did see Holly was here as well. She randomly stopped over, but thank you for coming. The birthday party is over. Kylo Ren is running because he thinks that Lily's giving birth to his baby. It's not your baby, Kylo Ren. We've already done that with you, my guy. We're having a hot dog's baby today, okay? So with that being said, I do need to give a makeover to Ben for his infant life, so I'm going to do that. I'll be right back once that's complete, and then we're going to go to the hospital with Lily.
Moments later.
All right, you guys, here we have Ben in his little Journey to Batuu outfit. I forgot the toddlers got Journey to Batuu outfits. So this one I feel is perfect for Ben. Very, very cute for his little everyday wear. And for his sleepwear, I just put him in black. He's probably going to be wearing a lot of black. Honestly, that's totally fine. So with that being said, that is Ben, the child of Kylo Ren, now a toddlerino. All right, Lily, you have waited ever so patiently. We're going to have baby at the hospital. We're going to join her. We are taking Stanley Humphrey with us. Let's go and have a hot dog's baby. Lily doesn't even have time, Stanley Humphrey. She's immediately going in, but thank you for coming. Appreciate you, but we're going right on in. Is he gonna follow? Maybe he'll follow. You just never know, right? No, he's leaving. Goodbye, Stanley Humphrey. Anyway, as things stand, hold on. Do we even have a doctor here yet? We've got Dimitri Angel on the front counter. What a vibe you are, Dimitri. Oh, we do. Dr. Camp is in waiting for us. Okay, so hold on. Things are moving rather quickly. Let's just take a look at who we've got in the household. We currently have 4 girls, 2 boys. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a baby boy. The thing is, I have not been able to come up. I've been racking my brain ever since I decided I wanted the Stanley Humphrey to be an option for the Occult Baby Challenge. I cannot think of a child's name. I've tried to think of anything to do with hot dogs. I've tried to think of anything to do with diner food. Oh, okay, well, it's a baby boy. Okay, look, I have no, like, I have thought about, like, toppings that you put on a hot dog, like ketchup, or for us, tomato sauce in Australia, mustard, onions, relish. I know some people put relish. Not me. I thought about, like, the type of hot dogs. I literally cannot think of a name related to a hot dog that I could call this child.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I think I have it. I think I have it, and it's completely random. Oh, but it's also not great. Oh no, it's like perfect in one way, but not perfect in another way. Let me talk to you about this for a second. Okay, I'm gonna show you a photo of something, of a product. I have to say, absolutely not sponsored. Trust me, absolutely not sponsored. So this photo is from a brand, a very popular Australian brand who make hot dogs. They make the dogs. The brand happens to be called Don. Don is a boy's name. So I'm thinking of going with Don for this little boy's name. The reason that that's not a great option is because there's a very prominent person in the world who also goes by Don, and I don't like that person. And if you like that person, kind of leave, please, because we don't like that person here. I want to go with Don, but I'm not going with Don because of the person. I'm going with Don because literally Don's Footy Frank's hot dogs. Don makes hot dogs, okay? That's why I'm going with Don as his name, okay? Please? It's going to be the only name that I'm going to be happy with because it's related to hot dogs. Going with Don. Oh my... No! I thought it was just gonna be 1. It's 2, and now I really don't know what to do now. Oh no. Okay, so can I think of any other brand name that makes not hot dogs, but makes a different kind of, that kind of food, right? Like, this is so bad.
1 eternity later.
Okay, I think I have a name, and this one you're gonna have to absolutely reach with me for, because I was thinking, when I think hot dogs, what other food do I think? I think of food that you would find like at a football game, or food that is that kind of food, right? And when I think that, I think meat pies. Our meat pies in Australia, it's part of our culture, right? It's a beef with gravy that's wrapped in pastry pie. Very popular for us. There's some pies that you can get that use Angus beef, and this is, again, I am not sponsored by 4 and 20. Absolutely not. This is just the picture that I'm showing you. It's just that this brand 4 and 20 is classic Australian brand, right? Classic Australian brand. And this packaging is specifically for Angus Aussie beef pies. So I'm thinking of calling this child Angus. Okay, I don't know what else. So we're going to go with Don for the hot dogs, and we're going to go with Angus for the Angus beef pies, okay? Are we happy with that? I don't know. This is kind of feeling like a fever dream to me right now, actually. So I'm just going to say that I'm happy with that. And thank goodness there's not a third. Because as it is, I wasn't expecting 2. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lightheaded right now. It took so much brain power trying to come up with those names, right? I was so happy with Don, and then the second one really threw me. It's fine, it's fine. With that being said, there really is one more thing that I've got to do in this episode now that we have had Don and Angus, which welcome to the family, Don and Angus, by the way. So here we are back at home. The last thing that I have to do at 7:08 p.m. We're actually going to go into Manage Worlds. We're going to move both Terra and Miss Primrose out of this house right now. Let's save and go to Manage Worlds. Which now is kind of essential to do because now we've had twins, we don't have any space in the household, so I need to move both Terra and Prim out so that we've got space to be able to get pregnant in the next episode, okay? Here we do have the Platt family with babies. It's fine. We're going to be making a bit of a split. I want to move someone in with Holly and Herman over here, so maybe I'll move Prim in with them. Actually, I'll move Terra in with them as well. That house is big enough for the four of them. They can definitely fit in there comfortably. So that's going to be them, which means that this is the new Platt family. Very cute. What a chaotic end to this episode. Am I right or am I right? With that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. We had a baby with a hot dog, and that's kind of crazy. Anyway, it's fine. The next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge, I don't know, because I had to shuffle things around for this one. I'm gonna have to work out who we're having a baby with next. So if you want to be surprised, if you want to find out who we're going to have a baby with next as a part of this Occult Baby Challenge, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!